Liat's pilots threaten strike action, and in sports, Trinidad and Tobago's women warriors make final preparations for their match on Tuesday. This is the Caribbean in 10, and I am Nicole Best. I'll be back with the details after the break. Welcomes our friends in Canada to the CaribVision family. The Eyes and Ears of the Caribbean is now on Bell 5 TV. So if you're in Ontario or Quebec, check us out on channel 658 and enjoy the best informative, educational and enlightening programming from around the Caribbean and the diaspora.
We are on Facebook. Join the growing CaribVision community today. Go to www.facebook.com/CaribVision. Be a part of our online family, whether you are located in Canada, the USA, or even farther away. CaribVision is about what it means to be from the Caribbean, our culture, our lifestyles, our voices. Log on or switch us on. CaribVision.
Regional airline Liat rejects claims that it has acted illegally in respect to a court decision with the pilots union. The Leeward Islands Airline Pilots Association, LIALPA, is threatening industrial action later this month. They claim the airline's continued deferral of salaries, the recent dismissal of 2 of their colleagues, and other long-standing issues are among grievances they want addressed by the company. LIALPA is calling on the airline to address their concerns by December 10th or face industrial action. But Liat says its constraints are as a result of the company's financial position, and it would be unjust to prioritize the needs of one employee group over another. In a statement issued on the weekend, Liat says, whilst industrial action has been suggested by the pilots, we expect that the provisions for resolving grievances under both the collective agreement and the Antigua and Barbuda Labor Code will be respected and adhered to. Trade unions in Trinidad and Tobago are planning a demonstration for Friday, December 5th. The joint trade union movement says the action is to protest the level of corruption in government. JTMU General Secretary Ozzie Warwick says the march is open to everyone, including political parties and civil society groups.
This is our home. We're not passing through, we're not squatting. This is our home. And our children and grandchildren are the ones who will inherit whether we act or don't act. So if not you, then who? If not now, then when? This is a time to take a stand against corruption. We must never, yes, there have been corruption, and people can list corruption going back and back and back, but at this point, at this stage in our history, we cannot, must not allow corruption to become the normal way of life for us. It will be the end, it will be the death of our beloved Trinidad and Tobago.
In a flyer to members of the public, the JTMU lists a number of alleged acts of corruption by the Kamla Persad Bissessa administration since it took office in May 2010. UNAIDS Caribbean is predicting that a Caribbean country could become the first nation worldwide to eliminate mother-to-child HIV transmission. It says 13 Caribbean countries are on track to being certified as having achieved the status, while 3 are close to reaching the goal. Countries have successfully been increasing access to antiretroviral medicines during pregnancy over the last decade. Reports say Anguilla, Barbados, Cuba, Guyana, Montserrat and St. Kitts and Nevis have reached the elimination target of below 2% transmission. Meanwhile, UNICEF is calling for more investment and access to treatment for children with HIV/AIDS. UNICEF says an estimated 1.1 million HIV infections among children under 15 have been prevented. UNICEF reports that new cases of HIV infections declined by more than 50% between 2005 and 2013. As a result of expanding the access of millions of pregnant women living with HIV to services for the prevention of mother-to-child transmission. The reports coincide with Monday's observance of World AIDS Day. Barbados Prime Minister Frendel Stuart is calling citizens to be disciplined in face of the current economic challenges. Stuart made the comments in his Independence Day address to the nation. He says the country's ability to rise above the challenges shows true independence.
We are now a part of a globalized world which dispenses benefits as well as burdens. When there are benefits, we enjoy them. When there are burdens, however, we have to steel ourselves to meet those burdens, and by dint of our hard work and sacrifice, to eventually overcome them. That is the true essence of independence.
Stuart tells Barbadians that 2015 will be a better year.
2015 promises to be a better year for Barbados than the year 2014. That is as it should be, and would be an appropriate reward for the sacrifices and the patient endeavor of the people of this nation.
Stay with us. Sports is next.
Traveling the Caribbean has never been easier or more convenient. Go to Liat.com for super savings on fantastic Caribbean destinations. Click on the specials page for the latest promotions and fantastic deals. Go to the quick reference button for travel tips and baggage info. Sign up for travel insurance, which covers your entire trip. And sample Zing, our in-flight magazine with news and features on people and places. Just go with Liat.com.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to today's coverage of the National Collegiate Disc Golf Championships from North Augusta, South Carolina. We're proud to begin yet another broadcast season here on the Beat Sports Network.
There they are, your National Collegiate Disc Golf Team Champions, Georgia Regents University of nearby Augusta. And the traditional champions plunge into the upper pond for Georgia Regents will complete their 2014 NCDGC experience.
Trinidad and Tobago women warriors have been holding final training sessions ahead of Tuesday's clash with Ecuador. The second round World Cup qualifiers will be held at the Hasely Crawford Stadium. Sergio Dufour of TV6 News has more.
On Tuesday, the visitors will then aim to penetrate the hands of goalkeeper Kimika Forbes after failing to do so in the first leg of the Women's World Cup qualification. Forbes says she is not nervous ahead of the clash.
Going into Ecuador game, I was more confident than going into the USA game. And then this game, I'm not cocky, but I'm just confident that I'm going to put on my best performance as well. I just want to go out there and work hard.
Forbes says she is at the top of her game and reminds herself daily of the task ahead.
I go in the mirror every day, each day, and I say, hey, I need to go represent and represent hard, you know. I have a lot of people saying, you know, you can do it, but I know I could be better than who I am today. I know I continue working hard. Right now, the feeling I'm feeling right now, I don't know. Right now, I'm just at the peak of my game, and I don't want to let anyone down.
Gates open for the World Cup qualifier at the Hasely Crawford Stadium from 3 p.m. and the match kicks off from 6 p.m.
Jamaican jockey Sean Bridgmohan captured the Grade 2 Goldenrod Stakes with favourite West Coast Belle at Churchill Downs on the weekend. Going a mile and 16th for 2-year-old fillies, the pair completed the trip in 1 minute 45.52 seconds to reach the wire 1 1/4 lengths clear. And that's the Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Have a good afternoon.